next? We're keeping it in the NFC for this one. Between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Carolina Panthers. Get this one started. And off we go from Bank of America Stadium. Samuel now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Throwing now off the play action. And his first pass falls incomplete. Trying getting it to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. He's dropping back to throw. Quick slant to Samuel. Good pickup, and he's denied that 1st down. The stop comes at the 32-yard line.
Well, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard.
Viking 18.
Trying to do it himself. A disappointing way to begin this one as he is stopped for no gain, and 3 plays in, Brock. They're already facing 4th down.
Come on, Kate. Put me in. One play, one time. I may have retired back in 04, but I could pick up a couple inches on that sneak. Astounding that call did not turn into a 1st down. Come on, boys.
On play action, here's Williams. Flushed out of the pocket. He connects downfield. 30! Into the red zone! That's a Tampa Bay touchdown! The Buccaneers take a 6-0 lead right away. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. That's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Come on, set! 18 Cardinal, 18, 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Let's go.
Another one for Gibbs. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Dose of the hurry-up offense here. 3rd down run by Gibbs. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
From the gun, it's Jones. Sends this to the end zone. And that's a touchdown catch, at least for the moment. So, Brock, the guys are already walking backwards. You know what that means. I think this one's going to be on the offense. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Working from the gun. Here's Jones. He's trying to go deep again. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yep.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 19 tight, 19, 18, Pioneer.
From the shotgun, it's Jones. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Jameer
He's
Gibbs.
looking for his back, Jameer Gibbs there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
On 3rd and long, it's Jones. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Buccaneers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with a pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early running away.
Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Liking 18.
He'll look to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. Panthers pick this one up. And they can't cobble a return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field.
This really should be the last place and the last down you expect to fumble on. There's still 2, 3, maybe more to work with. Just take care of the ball. Go down when you're hit and set up for 2nd down.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Get it.
Play action now with Jones. That's caught. Here comes Jameer Gibbs. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. You start with a string of incompletions, Brock. You've told me this before. Getting that first one to connect feels really good.
Yeah, it just kind of settles you down and everybody else around you. Not too different than seeing the ball go through the net or make a nice birdie putt. Yep, you just want to gain some confidence.
That run good for a handful as it brings up 2nd down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
60 Eagles, 60.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. Not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 3.
70,
Brings up
70.
3rd and
Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
Got it. Ready?
3rd and just 2 to go.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready?
Left side, gets it out quick, and it's caught. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
2. 18, 19 Lions. Dragon 60. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Jones with the snap. They're going for it. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. and now puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Airing it out to start this drive. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. The Buccaneers leading so far. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They'll have it 2nd and 8.
Tiger, 19, Tiger.
That's complete right side. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Here we go, set. Kennedy Lions.
Of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Now the Buccaneers bringing out their field goal team. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. It sails right through a beautifully placed football.
The wind was at a sails, Kate, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Buffalo 80. Warriors 70. 18, Pioneer. Cup 19, Cup 19. Go.
Jones now to throw. He throws a bullet to the center. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
19 Tigers. 18 Cardinals. 18 Cardinals.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Let's go. Go street. Check smash. Check smash. Ready.
The left side, Sanders has it. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Ready, set.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 6 the Eagles, 6.
From the red zone now. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now.
It's now 2nd.
They're down to their final one in this half.
At the Buccaneers' 23-yard line.
Second down and 19 yards to go after that sack.
Let's go now. 60 by 19 Lions. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Let's go.
Working now from the gun. Intercepted in the end zone. And the Buccaneers take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, it gets intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
Bucs to the line. 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Brown. And his charge towards the line, it's right around 3 yards.
You know, that kind of gain may not take a safety out of the picture on the next play, but at least you won't have half your guys standing in the end zone on the next snap. That was a valuable little run right there.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. On play action, Williams bails out of the pocket quick. Now here he goes. And he's out of bounds just short of the 15. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. You need to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that 1st down anyway.
Okay,
So a
break.
new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Shot.
Right up the gut. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
This time it's a passing play. And this one is launched downfield. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, but they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Trying to find his tight end. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Across midfield. And he gets this down to the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Got it. Ready.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Viking. Ready.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
10 seconds.
Goes to the hurry up here.
A 9-yard
19
loss.
seconds.
It's
19
now 2nd
seconds.
and 19.
Go.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Okay, ready.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Set. 60.
Again, it's Gibbs. A lot of space ahead. Nice run across the 15. And he has it all the way down to the 8. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas, and you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. More coming up from Bank of America Stadium, though. Stick around. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Ready. Ready.
That play is brought to a halt. They're going to say at the 5-yard line. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
Second and goal at the Bucs 5-yard line.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he's in for the touchdown. The Panthers make it a one-score game before halftime. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there. Not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitation to the defense. And that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Samuel now to return it. Things going well so far. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
And in! Touchdown, Tampa Bay! The Buccaneers grow their lead just before halftime. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. The point after splits the upright. And the Buccaneers make it a 10-point ball game.
17. Panthers 7.
Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, first and 10.
Come on, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Here's Jones. Put some heat on this deep ball, left side. This is caught inside the 15. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
At the 8-yard line.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
In the red zone on first. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it's step one towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
Second and goal.
Set up. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Short pass brought in. And he gets this forward to the 19. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Textbook hitch route. Just hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Kate, this is a low-ceiling play with a reliable source of yardage.
Third and goal for Jones. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got 4th down. Here's Jake Moody for the field goal. It's a 36-yard look from the left hash. Moody knocks it through. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead's 7.
It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a 4th quarter clutch kick. To have that confidence built, that's important.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Samuel now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with.
Down.
Samuel comes in motion left.
Go.
And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So that brings up second down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Look at that power. Deep left side. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for one, maybe two more snaps. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Ready up.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Tag. Liking 18.
Drawn up for him. And he gets him 5. It's a ways short of that line of gain. So here comes 4th down. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The Bucs get lined up and they will kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
70 Lions. Dragon 60. Ready.
Now it's Jones out the play action. Finds him on the crossing route. Shoots another one. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
On 1st down, it's Jones to throw. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Buccaneers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
This is a time that the communication upstairs from the booth, Kate, down to the field, it starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field because right now, with the 3rd interception, man, he is killing his team.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
He's going to bring this down to their 35. He picks up 28 on the play. And the Bucs have the 1st.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
All set to go now from the 35.
Get it. Ready up.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
2nd down pass play coming. Setting up the screen. And he's going to be stopped about a half second before he can pick up the 1st. All down to the 26.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
He tries to sneak it. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. Hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. Picked up by the Panthers. And they can't cobble a return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field.
Yeah, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is a...
So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free.
Let's go. Ready.
He's got it on the bootleg. Headed out right. Dump off caught by his back. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Panthers bringing out a 5th defensive back on 3rd. They'll throw 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that 1st down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They were lining up to go for this. Buying some time right. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Got it. Ready.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready. 60 Vikings. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 79 Broncos. Ready.
Play fake. Jones. Connects on the crosser. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Here we go. Viking 18.
First down throw by Jones. It's complete. Sanders has gotten outright. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Working quickly here.
19 Lions.
On 1st down, Jones. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And their 4th sack of the game right there brings up 2nd down.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
18 Cardinal, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Check, Bobcat, check.
On the shotgun, it's Jones. He's going to push one deep. That's complete inside the 35.
On the ball now.
Working quickly here.
65, 70,
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Gibbs now from the gun. He got what he could there. Call it about 4 yards on 1st down. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Panthers who have it to start, coming in trailing on the scoreboard.
Ready.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Come on, Dragon 60. Count 80. Ready.
Operating from the gun, it's Jones. He throws deep to the left side. And he has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers now trail by just a point in the fourth. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Samuel now to return it. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Red. Let go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Ready.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Ready.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Quick slant to Samuel. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Got. Ready.
Fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. He'll work against the blitz. He's got some air under this one, deep down the middle. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Here we go. Set. Hot 70. Hot 70. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Let's go.
3rd and long for him here. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense, not on that one.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now throw for it. He rolls to his right. Now he looks middle, throwing deep. He's got it inside the 25. And they are all the way into that red zone.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And he will slide down just a little bit shy of getting that 1st down, but able to avoid the hit. Smart play there, and it's going to set up 2nd and 1 at most.
2nd and a yard at the 9-yard line.
Brown on the inside give. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that row moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up 1st and goal. Running for it with Brown. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers take a 4th quarter lead. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
19 Lions.
Working from the gun. Here's Jones. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. They connect on the deep shot. He takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers now.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Samuel now to return it. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the 4th quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that 3rd phase is coached and coached and coached, because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
Okay, ready? Come on.
Handoff now out of the gun. And a nice start here on 1st down. He gets him 6 before the stop is made.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
60 Bucs.
Setting up to pass. Setting up the running back screen. Runs inside the 35. And he'll finally be taken down at the 25. And 25 on that play. And the Bucs have the 1st.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. Now, that's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Go!
Here's the long back on the handoff. Room inside the 10. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this 1st and goal. Straight ahead, it's Brown. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Another chance at 6. It's 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Rolling out to his left. They're going to do it, Brock. They break the tie in the final minute. It's a touchdown. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And, Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Now the PAT try coming up. No problems on the extra point there. And the Buccaneers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Ran up by the Lux and that's up the highest metric. The city just made a sweep with the diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Walk in New Orleans with the educated LA yellows.
The Bucs get lined up and they will kick this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Riggs. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Here he is to throw. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's 1st down.
Hawks, Panther, and Cup 19, 18, Pioneer.
He'll look to throw it. Going all the way to the end zone here. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Buccaneers make the play that should win them this game.
Well, they're in danger of going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
Bucs to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
There's a dive up the middle. And this already just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down. Now with just 7 seconds left in the game, we've got a timeout.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Drawn up front. So it's a win for the visiting Buccaneers. And they take their first skirmish with their division rivals with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Buccaneers winners as we say so long from Charlotte.
I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the knot. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call him Chaucer cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of hot. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Cardiac eye. I'm the boss man in a suit with no tie. I can't be, I gotta stay. Put me some in the can and it's dry. Riding in special like Bunny and Clyde. Don't worry, baby, I keep me some fire. She names and Birkin, she cannot decide. The ladies Mercedes, here go to surprise. Don't sleep on Miss Lady, help ride. Back while I'm gripping her side. Big and mad back, this ain't regular size. We really fly, we like pelican guys. You ain't slick, I can tell her disguise. Upgrade at my wrist, put her gas in the sky. She think I might sign her and change her whole life. I told her to goggle and work on her highs. Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the knot. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call him Chaucer cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of hot. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock.